Hi, my name is Rhiannon Diederichs and I'm from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate grooming and tacking up Rahata, which is this horse, along with walk, trot, and canter, in addition to haunches in, shoulder in, and a half pass. To start, I put her in the cross ties, and it's worth noting that my trainer didn't want me to use a lead rope since her stall is right there, so normally I would use a lead rope to lead the horse to cross ties, but so put her in the cross ties, and then I start grooming her with a soft brush, and then I start picking out her feet before we start tacking up. I've chosen to speed up some parts of this video in the interest of time. Okay, now that her feet are picked and she's groomed, put on the saddle pad. So at this barn, they ride English only. It is a classical dressage and working equitation barn, so primarily a lesson barn, but there are several people who board there and do group lessons or individual lessons, so that's what we're tacking up with today. I always make sure that the billets are in the keeper and the saddle pad is pulled up by the withers so there's enough clearance to have the freeform movement. And I like to slowly tighten the girth on each side. And here I'm just adjusting the stirrups to fit my long legs, so that way I'm ready to go. Here I'm just tightening the girth for the final time. I will tighten it once more before I get on, or at least I will check it before I get on to make sure it's still nice and snug. This is a slightly different bridle than I was used to, so I was just triple checking that the noseband was in the correct placement before I tightened it, and then tightening the throat latch. One of the leather keepers was giving me a little grief, so that's why it took a little bit longer than I would have liked. Here we're good to go, ready to start riding. The trainer specifically wants me to violin lunge Rahata, and then here we're demonstrating the crossing. So we started with violin lunging, and then here we're crossing in different shapes. So here's a little bit more of a square, then I transition more to a circle, crossing around me. So this is all part of the warm-up exercises that we do. Here I'm demonstrating our shoulder in exercises that we do. And here is our haunches in, just a little baby haunches in, and our half pass. So this is something I'm working on with her, getting her a little bit more straight, but this was A for effort. Here's our sitting trot. So she actually prefers the sitting trot over a posting trot. I don't know why, but that's what the trainer says. She just really likes it. She has a very nice, slower, even, steady sitting trot. I'm working on getting her on the correct bend before asking for the canter here. So we go around a few times just to, again, really warm her up, make sure she's on the bit, she's bent where she needs to be before asking for the canter. She did really well today, so that was our group lesson. I'm just putting Rahata back in her stall. Thank you so much for watching.